I'm sure Amren will be overjoyed to see his family's sword returned. Maybe he'll even offer us a reward.
You tried mercenary work? You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months!
You want
You
a
took
drink?
on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me
I've seen
teach it
less
to you,
pleasant
in
places
honor
to
of
pass
his
the
memory.
time. But I must admit, the decor leaves something to be desired. While Kedem drowning his sorrows in mead. Let's give him something to truly celebrate.
Of course.
Yeah, you could ask Amren about our reward and celebrate. Just tell him by yourself. Plan 6.
Oh, where's the fun in that? Let's let him speak his own gratitude, Ed. Amren, we've got a little something for you.
What's that? Oh, it's you two. What do you want?
You want a drink?
Amren, it's about your sword. I returned your sword, your family heirloom sword. Do you remember?
My sword? You found it.
Yeah, of course. What did you think? That we don't handle those bandits? You know, I have my DragonGirl here. She's capable as well.
Well, sword as I live and breathe. I thought it was gone for good. You'd have my thanks.
Oh, it was no trouble, really. Just a few bandits between us and your family heirloom.
Yeah, so are you satisfied, my DragonGirl, with our reward, or would you like to get from Amren?
Reward? Oh, right. Well, I'm a bit short on coin at the moment, but I can offer you something else. My father taught me a unique fighting technique with a sword and shield. I can teach it to you, if you'd like. It's the least I can do.
You want a drink?
Do you hear, 1-6? I have another teacher for my practicing. You are not only one who is willing to teach me some secret techniques. What do you say?
Well, I wouldn't call it a secret technique, but it's certainly unique. My father developed it himself, and it's been passed down in our family for generations.
Oh, how quaint. A family technique. I must say, Amren, I'm impressed.
Do you see, Amren? It's not easy to impress Lansix. She is well knowledge about many secrets and techniques by herself. It's quite compliment from her.
Oh, Amren, don't mind John. He's prone to exaggeration. But he's right, I have seen my share of techniques. Still, there's always room for more knowledge. Maybe we can share and compare some of our family secrets.
Oh, are you into
You want a
such
drink?
things?
Of course.
1-6, I think that it was only for your
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
closer friends.
Oh, John, always so curious. Yes, I have my appetites, but let's not make Amren uncomfortable or our night ending with the morning for you. We wouldn't want to give him the wrong idea. So, Amren, tell me more about this technique.
Yeah, Amren, tell us.
You want a drink?
It would seem so.
Well, it's a bit hard to explain in words. It's all about the timing and the angle of the strike.
Intriguing. Perhaps a demonstration is in order. Just to know how it looks, I could take John with me and go behind some pillar or wall, and we will check his techniques in this moment. If you allow us to watch something, what he does when his fighting applies obviously. Or John, I am approaching even, enjoying your company, even if we are not going to check his fighting method of course here and now. I could just enjoy from your presence, it's allowed too, isn't it, for any warrior? Gathering together somewhere?
1-6, you are speaking too much. What was all meaning? Could you explain the meaning of this longer speech?
Oh, John, always so direct. I simply meant that while Amren's technique might be interesting, I'm more interested in our own. Private practice, but perhaps we should take this conversation elsewhere. The drink from determination that Amren was devouring filled him with...
It would seem so.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, that is something that should stay in private, Amren. Try to play like you didn't hear it right now. Let's continue with our talking about your technique.
Right. Well, I won't keep you from your private practice. Just remember, the offer for the technique still stands, young. When you're ready to learn, come find me. Then Lansix, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, Amren. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Yeah, she will definitely stay alive too long that you will see her again. I suppose that the meaning was like that.
Oh, John. Forever the optimist, a time which will surprise you in the next moment, but not me for sure. Time does have a way of bringing people together again, doesn't it? If it's allowed to be touched or watch somebody, I do allow it. But not everything is allowed for everybody from my side. But now, let's focus on us.
Alright, I don't want to keep you waiting, but I thought that eternity already learned you to be patient, doesn't it?
Eternity has taught me many things, John, but patience is not one of them.
She has her action plans quite well defined, doesn't she? Plan 6, if you find someone willing enough to put up with your willful behavior. I must say, it's refreshing to meet someone like you. The eternal wild.
Yeah, do you see that if Amren is not already married, maybe he will be interested in someone like you, Lansix.
Oh, John, always playing matchmaker.
I'm flattered, truly, but my heart belongs to Saphir. She might be hard-headed, but she's my rock.
And you must love her deeply to be committed like this. You see, John, that's the kind of devotion I admire.
Yeah, and maybe that kind of devotion you are seeking somewhere, maybe in front of you right now.
Maybe it is John. Maybe it's right here, hiding in plain sight. But devotion is a two-way street. It requires nurturing, trust, and time. Something that I believe you can give me.
Oh, yes, I will take it as compliment. Thank you for trust you put in me. Maybe I don't disappoint you one day.
Oh, John, you already have my interest. Let's not disappoint each other. And who knows? Maybe one day, you'll wear an amulet of Mar of your own.
You do make an interesting pair.
Do you think so? I suppose that you meet many people in Whiterun during your time, Amren.
More than I can count. If you
You
leave
want
an
a drink?
impression like the two of you,
It would seem
there's something about your dynamic. It's enchanting.
Why, Amren, I do believe you're blushing. John's not the only one who can pay compliments.
Oh, maybe I have not only technique teacher but also compliment teacher. Amren have some hidden potential to teach me to be better in complimenting you, my dragon girl, right?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But I do have a way with words, or so my wife tells me.
Oh, Amren, you're selling yourself short. I can see the potential in you.
you want a
Do you
drink.
hear that?
It would
She
seem so.
is very insightful if she said that you have some potential
Thanks a lot.
that have to be true.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. Lansix Yavakinai. But enough about me. John, you should listen to Lansix. She seems to have a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, you are a married man. Maybe you would advise me in that kind of way. I am still fresh in
want a
such
drink?
a kind of relationship, you know.
Thanks a lot.
Well, Jan, my advice is to be honest and open. Communication is key in any relationship. And never stop trying to understand each other.
Wise words, Amren. Communication and understanding are indeed essential.
Yeah, and this understanding also include if I have some other relationship with some other woman, Amren,
Of course.
or what does that mean for a married man?
Here, this is for you.
Ah, John, you're treading on delicate ground there.
Indeed, he is. Amren, what's your take on such matters?
Well, in my culture, marriage is sacred. But I won't lie, there are always exceptions.
Is that so?
You want a drink?
Please tell us more.
Can I argue with
I didn't know that there are any exceptions for marriage and keeping
Here, this is for you.
sacred promises.
Well, it's not something we openly discuss, but there are instances where arrangements are made. It's not cheating per se, but more of an understanding between partners.
How very progressive. And what of you, Amren?
Are you in such progressive ways, or you are more traditional to not experience such ways?
I'd say I'm more traditional.
You want a drink? How can I argue?
Saphir and I, we have an understanding, a deep respect for each other. But everyone's different. What works for one might not work for another.
Ah, the wisdom of experience.
All right, and I would better know, Lansix, what works for you. If Amren was quite direct in that, what is functional from your opinion in that way?
Hey! Watch it!
Well, John, I believe in honesty and open communication.
You want a drink?
If both parties are willing, there's no harm in exploring certain arrangements, but it's all about respect and understanding.
Here, this is
That's
for
a
you.
healthy way to look at it. Communication is key, after all.
Yeah, and I thought that you are for sacred relationship without any exceptions, Lansix. You are still surprise
You want a
me.
drink? How can I argue with that? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Oh, John, I never said I was against exceptions. I merely believe that they should be agreed upon by both parties. Open communication, remember? Besides, who says I haven't had my share of explorations?
Oh, is that so? So if I will marry you, Lansix, one day, then you would enjoy
You want a drink?
some explorations with
course.
someone else. Is that what you, what was the meaning of
Thank
that?
you. Here, this is for you.
Oh, now you tried to accuse me. Oh no, that's not what I meant, John. If we were to marry, my explorations would be with you and you alone. But until then, I won't deny myself the pleasures of discovery. I mean that if you would be able to marry me one day, because you would have to fulfill many specific demands, and happily do anything I will ask from you.
Oh, so you are such demanding. I thought for a moment that you are less demanding and more open for understanding in exploration elsewhere, but you meant the
You want a
whole
drink?
time exploration
It was
in each other, I suppose, right?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Precisely, John. Exploration doesn't always mean seeking something new outside. Sometimes it means delving deeper into what you already have. And as for demanding, well, I have my standards. But I assure you, the rewards are worth the effort.
You want a drink?
She has a point, John.
Yeah, maybe we could just finish this conversation here. I suppose that I get it quite clear. Good to know.
Finish it here. Oh, John, the night is still young. But if you insist on retiring, then perhaps we should find a more private setting.
On that note, I should be heading home myself.
Yeah, you have your own duties with your wife home, and Lansix perhaps expect something from me, so we could wish you nice rest of the evening. Amren, it was nice to talk with you.
And you as well, John. Lansix, it was a pleasure. I hope our paths cross again.
Likewise, Amren. John, shall we?
Yeah, we will return to our private discussion, of course. Goodbye, Amren.